Put a stocking on the pot. The plants will stop getting sick. Line the potting soil with cotton and pull the stocking over it. This trick can save your plants. When used regularly, it ensures the health of your flowers. It protects them from diseases and pests. When discolorations and spots appear on the leaves, few of us know whether it's bacteria, fungi, or pests. You usually resort to spraying. But with dense foliage, it's not that simple. The spray needs to be precise. It's easy to miss a leaf. Wiping the leaves with a cotton ball is not always effective. And it's time-consuming. Try another trick. Take some cotton and lay it on the potting soil. Completely cover the plant with cotton. Use a piece of old pantyhose and stretch it over the pot from below, so it holds the cotton in place. Fill a bucket with water. Add chopped garlic to it. Use plenty of garlic. Leave the water for about half an hour. After this time, take your plant and immerse it in the bucket. Only immerse its leaves. If the bucket is larger than mine, use sticks to prevent the pot from falling into the water. Leave the plant in the water for several minutes. Garlic is antibacterial. It also kills and repels pests. Instead of sprays, you can save your plants by soaking them in water with garlic. They will be healthy, and you will enjoy their beautiful sight. Nourishing smoothie for peonies and hydrangeas. Your garden will overflow with blooms, and it's made from ingredients you usually throw away. The first ingredient, banana peels. They're a natural elixir packed with everything your flowers need to grow strong and healthy. They boost blooming and plant immunity. Peel 2 bananas and toss the peels into a blender. Next, add eggshells, full of calcium, magnesium, and potassium to support root development and strengthen stems. Throw in a few shells. Now add coffee grounds, a real treat for plants. Rich in nitrogen, they promote leafy growth and improve soil structure. Add 5 tablespoons of dried grounds to the blender. Pour in 1 liter of water to bring everything together. Blend for about 2 minutes until smooth. You've just made an all-natural, eco-friendly liquid fertilizer. Store it in an airtight container. Water your peonies and hydrangeas with it once a week, and they'll reward you with lush, vibrant blooms. It's like a home spa treatment for your garden. Don't throw away wilted roses. Instead, trim the stem and remove any extra leaves. Pull off the wilted petals. Place everything in a pot with water. Add crushed candles to it. Cut off the rose heads and stick a toothpick into each one. Then attach it back to the stem. When the wax melts, take the jar with the wax out. Dip the flower in so the wax covers the entire head. Take it out and let it cool. Preserved this way, the rose will keep its shine forever. It won't wilt and will look beautiful. A nourishing smoothie for your hydrangeas. Your garden will be bursting with blooms. Everything you need is already at home and usually ends up in the trash. The first ingredient, peels from 2 bananas. Though often thrown away, they're packed with valuable minerals. A true natural elixir, they contain everything your flowers need to grow lush and healthy. They boost blooming and strengthen plant resistance. Chop them up and toss them into a blender. Next, add a few eggshells. Rich in calcium, magnesium, and potassium, they support root development and help build strong stems. Now it's time for dry-used coffee grounds, a real treasure for plants. They're full of nitrogen, which encourages leaf growth and improves soil structure by enhancing drainage and moisture retention. Add 3 tablespoons to the blender. Finally, pour in about 4 cups of water to create a smooth, pourable fertilizer. Blend everything for about 2 minutes. You'll get a natural, eco-friendly liquid feed. Store it in a tightly sealed container and water your hydrangeas once a week. They'll reward you with lush blooms. It's like a home spa for your garden, and you'll notice the difference fast. I follow these tips, and my vase flowers last an entire month. Start by placing 1 aspirin tablet in a bowl and crushing it into a fine powder using something heavy. Add half a teaspoon of sugar. Next, prepare a small splash of high-proof alcohol. Just a thimbleful is enough. Add a bit of hydrogen peroxide, and for an extra boost, a drop of dish soap. Mix everything well and pour it into a vase filled with cold water. That's where the flowers go. Before putting the flowers in a clean, properly disinfected vase, trim the ends of the stems. Use sharp scissors or garden shears to avoid damaging the plant. Make the cuts at a slight angle. This helps tulips absorb water more easily. If any flowers start to droop, take a wooden toothpick and gently pierce the stem. Why? Sometimes air bubbles form inside the stem and block water uptake. The toothpick creates a small hole to release the trapped air, helping tulips stay firm and hydrated. Remove the leaves, then make 2 or 3 small cuts in the stems. Gently curl each tulip into a circle and place it in the vase. Add a few more flowers to build a full bouquet. For a beautiful final touch, place small candles between the tulips, light them, and you're done. Von diesem natürlichen Dünger wachsen meine Blumen wie verrückt. Er enthält alles, was Blumen brauchen. Ich kann ihn für jede Pflanze im Haus verwenden. Meine Pflanzen haben endlich aufgehört, krank zu sein. Ihre Wurzeln sind stärker geworden. Die Blumen sind schön und gesund. Dank dieses Düngers haben Topfpflanzen große und grüne Blätter. Dieser Dünger erhöht die Anzahl der Knospen und Triebe von blühenden Pflanzen. Das hausgemachte Gemisch enthält alle wichtigen Elemente: Kalium, Phosphor, Calcium, Silizium, Zink und andere Elemente. Zu Beginn brauchst du Reis und einen Mixer oder eine Kaffeemühle, um ihn zuzubereiten. Mache aus dem Reis Reismehl. In der Zwischenzeit bereite ein Glasgefäß vor. Gib einen Teelöffel Reismehl in das Glas. Füge einen Teelöffel Zucker hinzu. Erwärme 500 Milliliter heißes Wasser. Gieße die Mischung mit dem Wasser auf. Verschließe das Glas und stelle es für 3 Tage beiseite. Nach dieser Zeit seihe das Gemisch durch ein feines Sieb ab. Verdünne es. Für jede 100 Milliliter Dünger füge 500 Milliliter Wasser hinzu. Den Rest des Inhalts im Glas kannst du für später aufbewahren. Jetzt kannst du deine Blumen mit dem Gemisch gießen und auf die Ergebnisse warten. Never keep bananas next to roses. This gardening tip surprised me. It turns out that when you receive a bouquet of cut roses, you should keep them far away from bananas. Never place them together on the same table. Sounds strange? Science explains why. It all starts with bananas. When we buy them at the store, they are often slightly green, but after 2 days at home, they ripen and become ready to eat. Bananas release ethylene, a plant hormone that speeds up the aging process of fruit. If you place a hard avocado next to bananas, it will soften and ripen faster. Unfortunately, this also affects flowers. The ethylene released by bananas causes roses to wilt and fade much faster than they normally would. That's why you should always keep them away from the fruit bowl